Last time we checked in with our Carson classroom, they were just starting to work on their local water issue. Where have they taken things since? Hi everyone, I'm your host, Emily Akimoto. As we hit the midway point in our series this year, the competition is heating up. But as fun as the contest component of the challenge is, of course, what really matters are the student-centered outcomes. While it's amazing to be recognized as one of the top teams, there are so many creative, bold, and inspiring projects our judges receive each and every year. And something we see lots of is students developing confidence and self-esteem through designing and executing their projects as informed problem solvers and decision makers. One classroom that exemplifies these student outcomes is our team out of Carson. Let's head on down and check in to see how their project is taking shape.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. We're going to move into our Cal Water H2O project. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. The Dominguez Channel, without a doubt, that was something that we wanted to research because it was not only local, but it was also personal.
So the first thing we did is that we were into groups and we picked facilitators that they help us what we do. We tried to search up more about the news, about the smell. Where did it become more stronger from?
The hydrogen sulfide is a chemical that was mixed into the water that made all the air smell bad.
Yes, okay, so there was this huge fire, and what the news and research showed was that there were chemicals that were burnt during that fire, and when the fire department put the fire out, what happened to all that water with the chemicals in it? Went into the storm drain. I was able to meet scientists, the chief engineers who were working on the project for the LA County Department of Public Works, and they really gave me some clues as to what was going on. So then we began researching the algal blooms and the dead zones, then began to look at the algae specifically that's causing the H2S to be released from the channel. And then we also began preparing for our portfolio.
Well, as a class, we did presentations and took notes about it so we could make questions for the scientists. It's important so we don't have to worry about any more issues in water.
I think that my teacher, Miss Manny, did it for we can learn more and to help our city. Her family had to move to a hotel since the issue was bad. When one day she entered her house, and when she entered it, I'm pretty sure she got a headache, so she had to go to the hotel.
I want to learn about this issue because people and scientists are trying to learn how to stop this, and that Dominguez Channel doesn't have any more issues about the chemicals, and that we can just stay in peace in our community.
My family emigrated from Samoa in 1971. First home they bought was here in Carson. And a few years later, we bought this house in '76. And this is the home where my sisters and I have been raised. So many of our relatives who come from Samoa, they've all stayed here with us throughout the years. And this was always the place where everyone could come and start anew. My parents' plan for me was that I would become a doctor like my maternal grandfather. But one thing happened, and my other passion was education. So then I went into education. And my goal was to start teaching, get my doctorate, and then move into administration just to improve everything that I thought was wrong. But during that whole process, I had this huge epiphany. I loved being in the classroom. I love teaching. I love trying to inspire my kids, just help them to become good people, develop good character, to be kind, to be respectful. Well, in September, we began our research for the Cal Water H2O Challenge. And just at that time, this all started. And as my sister Anna was really pushing to have the city and the county and any other agencies begin to examine what was going on, I knew that there was some type of toxic pollution or exposure. We found out that it was hydrogen sulfide that's coming from the channel. My whole family started experiencing all these different symptoms. So that's when we left. So we were relocated for almost a month and a half. It was just so difficult. and then trying to make sure that my students didn't see what a hard time I was having, because I didn't want them to worry, because they're so sweet and so kind. And I want them to take away from this that they have a voice, they can make a change, they can make an impact, they can inspire other people. It's their civic duty to engage and to make society and our world a better place.
Well, we're almost there. Submission time is just around the corner as we get one step closer to naming this year's grand prize winner. Come back next week and we'll join our student teams for their submissions and kick off this year's judging. See you then.